All right, so I have the mother deck pulled here. We have throat chakra, bottom of the deck. So let's get the main theme for the read, main cards, and clarifiers. Okay. Excuse me. Hope everybody has been doing fantastically. I have a huge pimple. All right, let's get clarifiers. Throat chakra. Oh, this says heart chakra. So we've seen throat and heart chakra so far. Are we going to be speaking the matters of our hearts? Will someone be speaking the matters of their heart to us? We did see the black magic card. Could there be a blockage of love? Curse that has been broken and now there's love coming in, or you're more in tune with your own feelings and the ability to express them. Let's see if anything comes out to support that. But throat and heart. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have every time you laugh, you break curses. I like that. I like that for even what we were just saying in regards to the emotional block that, someone may have tried to put on or puts on you, maybe on a continuous basis with their thoughts. A curse to block love in your life. Bring more laughter to your life, because every time you laugh, you break curses. That's what we're going to claim. Okay, so what we're going to have in our mind. That's what we're going to envision. That's what we are going to manifest. All right, so the main theme for the read we have here: teach the world how to love. It's given in alignment with that throat and heart chakra, which is so beautiful. You are going to heal the world with your story, your song. It has to do with the voice, I feel. Throat chakra, blue. I'm wearing a blue shirt. Rarely do I ever wear a shirt like this. Can't tell you the last time I worn a whole shirt, because I'm usually in a crop top, or if it's cold, a sweater. Rarely, anyway, and it's blue. Got all the colors and stuff. You're teaching the world how to love. Every time you laugh, you break curses. Your joy is essential to humanity. First card that we're going to clarify says they can mimic your words, copy your style, even try to replicate your success, but they will never hold the essence of what makes you, you, and they know it. First card to clarify that is a question, actually, and it says, are you allowing people to shortcome you? I'm feeling like there's really no explanation that really needs to be had. You take it as however it resonates with you and your matter, because it's the read is reading itself. Okay, by simply living your truth, you expose the lie. Next card, we're going to clarify. Your essence is untouchable and unstoppable, no matter how hard they try. While they talk, scheme, and try to find cracks in your armor, all they find is a wall too high to climb. Your essence is so untouchable and unstoppable. No matter how hard they try, talk, scheme, or try to find cracks in your armor, all they will find is a wall too high to climb. Maybe first card to clarify that is the opportunity will show itself. You ain't got to go looking, searching, none of it. Rest in your femininity, whether you're masculine or whether you're a man or a woman. Tap into your feminine energy. As a man doesn't mean you have to be all flimsy, but it's that the art of being still and being in that receiving mode, and know that you are magnetizing the desires of your heart, and you can amplify that with your throat chakra. Speak it into existence is what is given, and the opportunity will show itself. You've learned to love yourself. You now love yourself like the divine loves you. You're working towards that. That's who we're becoming, who we are working to become, or have been working to become, and is that. Oh, I look horrible today, but it's okay. Move that back some. Next clarifier is embrace the challenge. Embrace what seems to be challenges. We know that challenges they don't happen to us, but for us. And we know how to embrace the challenges now. We're prepared. We have the tools. And we face them head on with a joyful heart and a fine-tooth comb, so that we may understand on a subconscious level why the challenge presented itself in the first place. Learn the lesson and continue to evolve and elevate and ascend. Next card we're going to clarify is they blame you for their bad luck. So obviously you learning to love yourself has blocked their access to you, their ability to try to throw black magic. It all has been blocked. You're again now. You can now teach the world how to love because you know how to love yourself, and in that you're not allowing people to shortchange you. And whatever issues you may have, you address it head on, and then you really don't have to do anything. Just your existence exposes lies. But but on the little message on the bottom, it says reaping what they've sown. They're trying to blame you because you've taken back your power, and that the energy that they were able to drain from you before also came with a covering and a protection. But now that they aren't able to drain you, now that you're no longer a suitable host for them to latch onto like a parasite, there's no more substance. They've drained it dry. the well is run dry, they're parched. They're thirsty, and there's no one that really compares to your energy. Now they're having to find it for themselves. First card to clarify, blame you for their bad luck. We have they sabotaged your beautiful life with you. And then it says pleasure, joy, and laughter. Laughter is key, especially with the first card that came out, which is, the first card we read, bottom of the deck. Every time you laugh, you break curses. Is being reinforced again here. Laughter. So really find some things to laugh. You're about to experience a lot of pleasure and joy, just being in that best energy, which is an Egyptian Neteru energy. Best is about partying, having a good time, dance, all of those things. What's today? I'm like, is there anywhere for me to go dancing tonight? There might be a little karaoke situation going on. Hey, we did say throat, right? Throat chakra, heart. Might need to go do some karaoke, sing a little love song, teach the world how to love. Get them excited for some love, make them ready to go love somebody. It says your inner truth is the cool flame of awareness that eternally guards your birthright. The experience of inner peace. You're so at peace with yourself. Like, you're about to, if you haven't already, embody your birthright. And peace is our birthright. So whatever we need to bring us peace is our birthright. If you need money, then be in that receptive mode. Know that you are worthy and magnetize it to you. It takes time, takes work, takes consistency, but a way will be made. Your essence will make a way. Remember the first card that we clarified. It says they can mimic your words, copy your style, even try to replicate your success, but they will never hold the essence of what makes you you, and they know it. Okay, and the essence of what makes you you is that inner peace, that inner truth, that is the cool flame of awareness that eternally guards your birthright. The essence of what makes you you is the key that unlocks that treasure trove of riches that is stored up for you in the ethers, that is being released unto you. It takes time. It gotta form itself, but fortune is in your favor. I cannot pronounce it. Wheel of Fortune. Fortune is in your favor. I'm coming to terms that I may have a bit of ADD. Wow. Stark contrast here. But I feel like saying this is where you're coming from. This is how you may have felt. This is how people tried to make you feel. And now that this is how they are feeling, because this is coming out directly underneath by simply being you. By simply living your truth, you expose lies. And now, again, that you've really tapped into your essence, the way people have made you feel it's been shifted on their heads. And now they are feeling it because, again, look, they want to blame you for their bad luck. So they're obviously experiencing some things. And again, on the bottom of that card, it says reaping what they've sown. Last card that we're going to clarify here. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This was not the card that I saw, but here we go. Plain and clear, direct in your face. There was another card that came out with it. It says you bully yourself. You talk too much shit to yourself. Stop it. This is how they are trying to throw that black magic on you, or this is how it manifests in your thoughts. So anytime you start thinking like that, stop it and reverse those thoughts. This is a good way to look at it, because I know I can do it to myself at times. So this is a really good, this is coming out underneath, embrace the challenge. I definitely need to embrace this. We just asked for the ability to go through the challenges as they come with a fine-tooth comb to find out what it is that we need to learn. Maybe what tool we can employ to help us to overcome, giving us the answer, the resolution to whatever the challenge may be. First card to clarify this is heart chakra. Cleanse, okay? And then we have, you tried to show these people how to heal their shadow. And this is, that you see how quickly we was like, put the plan together to face whatever it is. This is the same techniques that you were trying to teach people. And like you saw it right in real time, where we're like, okay, let's comb through it. What did that come to teach us? How can we apply this next go around? Oh, this is a new way of thinking about it. You saw it. You tried to show these people how to heal their shadow, but for ego purposes, they could not accept their true reflection. Now they are forced to. You've detached and they are on their own. That just came out with heart chakra cleanse. Okay, clarifying the black magic and the you bully yourself, you talk too much shit to yourself, stop it. These people actually were doing that to you. That's the reason why you do it to yourself. That, you was bullied for a long time perhaps and became a people pleaser and just accepted it. And now, again, that curse energy, not only love blockage, but also, well, it's not only love blockage, it's the same thing. It's about your ability to love yourself, though. Because if you love yourself, you're not going to bully yourself, nor will you allow yourself to be bullied. And that's what you've learned during this spiritual journey, how to stand up for yourself, to really love yourself from your heart, from the depths of your heart. And you've been to the depths, the shadow of self, to heal, to understand, to grow and evolve. So, beautiful energy. So let's just grab the rest of the cards here and see what comes out, because as I've said before, usually we got a whole mother deck that we pull these cards from. So not only do the cards that come out have a message, but I feel like all of the cards, every one of these cards will have, more to add to the story. So let's take a trip. Let's see. It says, have faith in everything you believed about yourself. Again, reinforcing the message. Teach the world how to love. You're going to do that because now you've taught yourself how to love yourself. And in you loving yourself, you can love the world and lead by example. You may not have been able to do that with certain people, but it doesn't mean that you're not making a difference at this time. They just need more time, and they need, you to remove. They need you to learn the lesson first and to actually walk it out. So again, stop bullying yourself. Have faith in everything you've believed about yourself. Have faith in everything you've believed about yourself. No matter how nonchalant some people may act when they're around you while you're expressing yourself, maybe with your voice singing or whatever, don't pay that any mind. You keep focusing on getting better and just doing it. We have conjunction here. It says two planets align so closely, their energy blended to one powerful force. This could be the love that you may be attracting in, or a love that is going to come in. We know we were talking about the very beginning when we saw the throat and heart chakra card, that someone may be speaking their heart to you, or you may be speaking your heart to someone else, and that someone else could be these two planets that are aligned. This conjunction, you may be about to experience a conjunction with someone. I like that. Someone whom with your energies, they blend into one powerful force. Is this marriage? Is marriage on the horizon? Okay, so if that's the case, honey, that love block has, not only does it not exist anymore, it's been obliterated. If that's the case, but it says the world is in desperate need of your energy. And that's why, your spirit team is not going to allow you to keep playing small. It's time for you to step into your position and know your power, understand your power, control your power, exercise your power. Okay, so it's releasing the need to fix it. Okay, releasing the need to try to fix other people. Just focus on you. It's so funny. I was looking at a podcast with Bondi Blue, and she was saying how she had a conversation with ChatGPT, and she was talking about. She was like, "I was always called selfish as a child, and do you think I was selfish or whatever? In regards to her father and So she was, talking to ChatGPT about her father and all of that, and so she was like, no, your father saw something in you that he knew. It was some. I'm not saying it right, so I'm just gonna give you what I can remember. Saw something in you that he knew he couldn't control, and your father is someone that needs to have complete control over his environment. So he did certain things to make you feel that way, so that you can, so that you will play small and people please in order to keep the peace. I totally fucked that up, but I think you catch my drift of kind of what it was saying. I'm gonna go back and listen to it again, because it was really deep, and it was a very interesting conversation that it's kind of hard thinking about AI, but if it's having conversations like that, anyway, I just saw the Sweet Nothings card after releasing the need to fix it. Don't allow people to draw you back in with their sweet nothings. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to, like this card says, detach and let these people be on their own. Maybe, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Stop enabling bad behavior and speak the desires of your heart. Speak your heart. Don't allow yourself to be bullied. And do so with the love. Of course, we do everything with love. Again, we're learning to love ourselves. And in us, when we know how to love ourselves, we know how to love other people. We know how to respect other people. So it's what's for the highest good of all, not just selfish. Ooh, wow, look, love of your life. Why did that have to come out? We know why, but it's that conjunction. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? And look at this creative emperor or empress, but the fact that they're both on this card, but of course to recommend to represent the dichotomy, if that's the right word, but the duality of genders. Oh, this bump is, it's been a hectic week is, what is this? That's the creative empress coming back out again. I thought I should shuffle that into the deck. That is bothering me. Everything. Stop bullying yourself, okay? You talk too much shit to yourself. Stop it. Okay. I am fine. I am beautiful. I am smart. Girl, pull out these cards. Let's just pull out a few more. You are perfect. You are perfect. Accept yourself for who you are right now. Okay? Look at that beautiful receiving birthright. Peace, prosperity, love. Remember, I said peace first. That's the first thing on the card. Peace about how we look. Peace about how we may present ourselves or what people may think. Love yourself, because what other people think really don't matter at the end of the day. It says divine protection within you is something no one can dim. Divine protection within you is something no one can dim. What to believe you. They want to believe you are like them. Ordinary. Someone that can be broken or controlled. But you are not them. Okay? You are perfect. Look at that, beautiful. A whole new world. A whole new world. Had the music notes, so I had to sing it. That ain't the singing the throat chakra was talking about earlier, though, y'all. I can sing it better than that. I don't feel like it, though. It says setting intentions is the key to breaking chains. Prayer. Setting intentions is the key to breaking chains. Prayer. We need to pray more. It's time to get back in that prayer bag, okay? Time to get in your prayer bag. You are receiving your birthright. You need to make sure the space is cleansed and clear. Also, you need to believe in your divine protection, okay? And know that your birthright is protected. Your life mission and your soul mission and life purpose is protected, baby. Because, again, you are meant for greatness, okay? So, it's time for you to lock in and clock in, okay? It says push outside of comfort zone to strengthen you for a huge opportunity. Like I said, this weekend has been kind of tough, and it may be tough for some other people as well, but know that you're being pushed outside of your comfort zone to strengthen you for a huge opportunity. Look back on how you handled the situation when everything began to fall apart in a way. I'm having car troubles. I've been experiencing a lot of BS over the weekend, but I feel like I've been taking it as a champ. My other car was towed. I was about to get it fixed. It was, inoperable, and it has been for a while. But I've been doing the thing. I didn't betray my inner self by just giving up. It says here, the next card, it says betraying your inner self, gaslighting yourself. Stop it. So again, in this energy of stop bullying yourself. Don't betray yourself. Go after what's priority. Prioritizing is a technique of self-love, a tool of self-love as well. Getting your life in order. Self-love doesn't always have to be just reading a self-help book or going to get a massage. Because, come on. These came out together. Powers evolved in calling the shots. Okay? So this is giving you stop betraying your inner self. Of course, we're teaching ourselves how to love ourselves, so that because what the saying says, if you can't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? We stop doing this we stop this betraying our inner selves. We are speaking the matters of our hearts with love. And yes, that pushes us outside of our comfort zone because we've existed so much as being people pleasers. But in us taking that courage to step outside of our comfort zone, our powers have evolved, and now we are calling these shots. Look, this card came out, wasn't sure where I placed it. I just put it down, but it says you have star essence. We've been talking about the essence since earlier in the read. You have star essence that is manifesting because you are a star in the ethers as well. Okay. You are a star in the ethers. You got ancestors and spirit guides, angels that are so proud of you. You are a star there. That's why you have that divine protection as well. And why you stand beyond their reach. You stand beyond their reach. What they say? All they gonna find is a higher wall to climb. These people getting impatient. Do not know what the fuck to do with you. You're fearless. Saturn has had you confronting all of your doubts and fears because you are the one. You are the one to what? Teach the world how to love. But you got to learn to love yourself first. Look at that. You have to understand and know that you are the most important thing in your reality. Okay? And everyone needs to see that, see themselves in that way. Again, we are in this lifetime learning to love ourselves the way the divine loves us. You know, it says you were the storm they couldn't predict. They wanted you to stay in your lane, the lane that they created and paved for you. But you created your own lane. You trailblazed your own path. Metatron's that beautiful energy in the ethers, one of your protectors, guides. It says you're at peace with spiritual pain, the spiritual challenges that we've been embracing. You are at peace with pain, spiritual pain, because you allow it to teach you. You don't run from it. That's why Metatron is here to have your back. While your powers has evolved, while you are beyond their reach, why a whole new road is opening up for you, the love of your life, some conjunction. Okay, is this sexual? Two planets align so closely, their energy blends into one powerful force. It's a lot of grace. There may be a lot of grace happening at your conjunctions. Take it how you want it. Take it however it resonates. So we have Gemini energy coming out here May 21st to June 20th. So that time could be significant. That came out with stand on business. So make sure you're going to be standing on business. It's hold your ground to earn respect and fortitude. There may be something you may have to stand your ground on, stand on business in regards. I know one thing. My handwriting shift from card to card. Because I wrote that kind of decent. Compared to that. Different handwriting on them all. Seem like that's that ADD or ADHD, I guess. It says, what you look like trying to be their keeper, and they don't want to be kept. That's what you need to stand on business about in regards to the month, probably in the time frame of May 21st to January. I mean, not January, but June 20th. May 21st to June 20th. You need to stand on business when it comes to people. They may try to come back in with the sweet nothings. No, they are on their own, okay? Because you done spent enough time trying to show them and show these people how to heal their shadow. But for ego purposes, they could not accept their true reflections, okay? Again, that's probably that Gemini energy coming with sweet nothings, but actually as a whole lot of sweetness, but no substance behind it. Okay. Wolves in sheep clothing, acting like they changed, but ain't really changed. You need to stand on business. Is what is given, or maybe again around the month of May 21st to June 20th. Okay. Could not accept their own true reflections. Now they are forced to face their reflections. But now you've detached and they are on their own. You need to stand on business. In regards to that, shoot, you stand beyond their reach, okay? And that's a grace that you have been given and blessed with, because you're just on different wavelengths. Just on different wavelengths. It says temptation to stay in emotional comfort zone and taking bold action. So the temptation to stay in an emotional comfort zone, which is maybe taking these people back, bringing them back into your aura. But you're faced with that challenge, but you're going to take bold action in the area of self-love. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius in regards to that. Okay. Could have been dealing with a Sagittarius that was trying to run away. It says trying to run away, let them. This is possibly what they did in the past or what they're going to come back and do. We just saw grace and we got Shaktipat here. Transmission of grace, enlightening gift of mastery. Because you just going to let them run the fuck away. They're going to come back. You're going to be like, no. You're going to stand on business perhaps about the situation. And you're really going to exercise that enlightened gift of mastery that has come with the transmission of grace of Shaktipat. Okay, I feel like an initiation perhaps is going to happen. Wow, look at that bottom of the deck, spiritually mature, and you're going to be able to do that because you have grown in the love for self and the love for your journey and the progression of your journey, because we know that life is a lifelong lesson. It says empowers to instinctively seek conducive environments. You're not going to go back to the old shit because you know you're on different wavelengths and it's going to be same shit, different day. So you're going to instinctively seek conducive environments because your discernment is going to be on fleek, and you're going to know that, no, I don't need to go back to that. Instinctively seeking conducive environments, and with that in mind, it says rather than damaging ourselves trying to adapt to external situations or societal values. And we need to also add people, nouns, people, places, or things. I guess places and things can fall under the adapt to external situations, societal values. Maybe I put toxic people. I will wait till I can find a marker, but I'll end up, every time I do that, I never write anything on it. So I'll put it with the pencil. But rather than damaging ourselves trying to adapt to toxic people, external situations, or societal values. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. That spiritually mature energy, baby. Okay, that was horrible. But that's a read for your ass, ain't it? I'm all the way laid back. There's some smoke coming from this thing. Probably sawdust. Because I put more nails in this to try to slow down the rate of the beads falling to the bottom. I thought one of those nails were coming out, but it's my bracelet. As you see, my little project didn't work too good. They still are just kind of falling down. I still like it though. I still feel refreshed after that. I don't know about you. That felt like a spiritual shower for our aura. But anyway, that's what I have for you. Hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Love you all, and until next time. Peace. I need some batteries for my light.